Introduce yourselves and tell us what you play in the band.
Sure. Hi, I'm Kevin. I sing in the band. Follow Your Hero.
Hi, my name's Jack. I play guitar and sing in the band Follow Your Hero.
I'm Joey. I play guitar and Follow Your Hero. My name's Ben. I play bass and sing a little bit.
I'm Adam. I play drums for Follow Your Hero.
How did you guys get started as a band?
Well, the project started with me and Jack and an old guitarist who actually left the band a couple months ago. And it started kind of just, we had some songs that we wrote and wanted to record, and we went to the studio and really liked how it came out and wanted to try doing something with it. So kind of slowly pieced together. Ben was Jack's roommate, so he joined the band. I knew Adam from school, and he joined, and then Joey and Ben grew up together, and so we asked him to join. We kind of pieced together over a year or two.
Cool. What does your band name mean? How'd you come up with it?
Follow Your Hero is kind of, for us, like music's our hero. You know, it's something we've always looked up to and it's always been there for us. And no problem. Anyway, music's always been a...
I love her.
I love her. Dibs. Music's always been a huge hero for us, something we looked up to, and it's always been there. And so we kind of wanted to send a positive message, you know, that everyone else should do what they love and follow their hero. So I think that was cool, fitting for us what we were trying to do.
What are some of your musical influences?
Let's start with Adam and work left.
No, you don't want to start with me.
No, I do want to start.
Yeah, influences.
Well, I grew up listening to a lot of type of music we play, you know, pop punk, etc., etc. Blake was like my jam for like, you know, pretty much my entire childhood. And then, I don't know, recently I've been more all over the place. I listen to a lot of electronic music, a lot of dubstep, drum and bass, but, you know, I still love the pop punk, hence why I'm in Follow Your Hero.
For influences was the question?
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Brand New, Modest Mouse, and the starting line would probably be my three bands that I'd say influenced me most in my writing style, etc.
Me, I'm a little like all over the place. I don't know, I lately I've been into like Radiohead, Incubus, Mars Volta, you know, anything crazy.
Joey was born in space.
Yeah.
Space Cowboy.
Yeah, couldn't say it better.
Speaking of Backstreet Boys, open it up.
No one got that question. Remember that?
All right, exactly.
Well, it's kind of hard to top
Yeah,
Backstreet Boys,
exactly.
yeah. I grew up on Blink. You know, I got my first Blink album when I was in 3rd grade, and completely influenced everything I did with music. So they've been huge for me, and always been a huge Taking Back Sunday fan. Huge influences, and probably like Say Anything. I love Say Anything.
Yeah.
I think
Great
the
band.
first CD that I got was E6's first album.
That's one of the questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, that's
Jack.
what are my influences? That was my first. Okay, so all right. Well, a big band that influences me is Eve 6. They were the first band I started listening to. The Chili Peppers have always been a really big band for me, even though they're not really kind of any similar to what we played. They've just been such a big influence musically on me. And then Kevin really got me into the whole pop punk stuff, and we became friends. Probably closer, like around high school, is when I started listening to most of the Blink-182 stuff and whatnot. And now I listen to a lot of, like, my favorite bands is Owen, which is like a soft acoustic project with a lot of picking stuff, and that's coming out in a lot of the songs that we're writing now. So basically lots of different bands all sort of coming together.
What is your songwriting process like? And is there anyone who's the main songwriter, or is it a group effort?
Jack is mostly the main songwriter. He kind of works through a lot of the skeletons of the songs.
Not really not anymore. I think the stuff that we've released, that's always the case. I would write a skeleton of a song and I would bring it to the band, and then we would all sort of sit down and tear it apart and see what we liked about it and what we wanted to change and stuff.
I feel like we've been like not like we weren't before. Like I don't know. Like I feel like we've been becoming like even more democratic. I guess time becomes and goes on.
Absolutely.
Like, everyone kind of contributes.
One of us will have a part and we'll bring it, and then we'll all say, let's try something here. And that was the best part about being out on tour, is that we were all together the whole entire time.
Right.
So I remember there was a day where we spent 2 hours in the band working on this one part of a verse where Adam was trying to teach me something called the polyrhythm. He does something with bass drums and my guitar doesn't follow it, and it was kind of
Basically,
crazy.
the songs just come to the group a little bit earlier now. Before it was they're more like completed songs. We started working on them together. and now it's more like someone will have
An idea
like
for
a
a
riff
song.
or like one small
Yeah.
part, and we'll work off that together. So we're starting to build it collectively a little bit more.
I think the coolest part though is that it's song by song, and that it's not like we rarely have like just little bits and pieces of 10 different things happening. Like if one of us has one idea, we'll probably try to sit down
Finish
and really
that.
try to finish that one out. We have one song that we've been working on for like 4 months basically, like on and off, just changing and changing and changing, but we finally have where we want it, so that's basically how it works, I think. And then Kevin writes the words.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those.
Yeah.
The word. You guys released an EP back in December. How is it different from your first EP?
Well, I guess.
I played on it.
Yeah. That played on it.
Yeah, the first EP we recorded with a guy named Mike Porman in Rhode Island, and that was, we weren't really exactly a band when we recorded that. I had a few songs that I wanted to record that I played with Max and Kevin, and so on that, Kevin played drums, Max played guitar, and then I played guitar, bass, and I sang on it. So it was really, it really wasn't quite a Follow Your Hero thing yet, but we recorded in October with Rob Freeman. That was a Follow Your Hero project. We all recorded on that record.
The main difference between the two albums was, I guess, maturity, for lack of a better word. You know, we wrote the first one, we were in high school, we were just finishing high school.
And like all the songs on the first EP are really different.
Right.
And I think that was you.
Because we weren't a band, we had no
talking for
idea
you.
where we wanted to go.
Just like exploring different sounds, and I think the new EP is more
Of a
concise.
statement, I feel. You know, it's a homogenous experience.
Yeah.
There are 4
Yeah,
pop punk songs.
Yeah, you know, and lyrically it was a lot more cohesive. The first one was kind of just like random songs, and the Lessons Learned in the newest EP it's themed. They all have to do the idea of learning one lesson from start to finish. So I like that. I like albums that work conceptually.
Yeah. What do you want your fans to experience at your shows?
Have fun.
Energy.
Just
Jump around, have a great time, because
shows are meant for going nuts at, and if you're just gonna stand around, like, you know, there's no time for that. You know, you can do that when you're 70 years old.
Yeah.
Like this.
And the camera pans.
Roasties. Nice.
There we go.
Bye.
I think just it's everybody having a good time. We love it when people sing along and clap with us and do everything that we can. You know, we just try to have as good of a time as possible every single time, no matter whether there are 3 kids there, whether there are 300 kids there. It's always the same show that we put on.
Whether it takes 25 minutes for the mics to work.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the part of being in a band. It's way more punk rock when you have technical difficulties.
Oh yeah. Which we somehow managed to have every show, at least a little bit.
At least a little bit. Not intends to fall off the stage.
It keeps us on our toes. It gives you guys a better show. You know,
Yeah.
gets us thinking.
It's not.
That's not true.
No, there's
That's
not.
terribly optimistic.
It's a cup half full for you.
Joey's amp never works out perfectly.
You guys just finished a tour with Call Me Anything. How did that go?
Overall, pretty well. You know, it's to be expected as, you know, smaller bands doing a small club tour. You're gonna have a few hiccups. You know, it was our first time doing a larger scale tour. You know, going that far into the country, which
It was a lot of fun.
exciting. You know,
Yeah.
we saw a lot of states we had never seen before, and you know, just the aside from the show aspects.
It was really the coolest.
awesome.
The coolest part was that we got to see parts of the country that we'd never seen before. We got to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for free. We went out for Ben's 21st birthday, which was a great time. It was
In 2 different states.
In two different states within Ben's 21st birthday. It was awesome. And on top of that, every single night, more or less, we got to play a show. We got to play our songs for people who have never seen us or have never heard of us before or both. Like it was an awesome experience.
Yeah, met a lot of really cool people. People came out to shows, people we were staying with, people we even met around in malls randomly when we had some downtime.
Right. Yeah, we're definitely.
We were all over the place, and you know, we hit some road bumps, but overall it was definitely an awesome experience, and we can't even wait to get back out again.
And those guys they're great dudes. We'd be happy to do it any other time too. So.